Floyd said he was going to wait on her. All right, everybody, we're live. Welcome, welcome. And I'm sitting over here in the dark on purpose. I'm going to say hello real quick while we're waiting on Susie. She's getting her coffee. Oops, I was trying to scroll and did that. Sorry. I think there's only a couple people in here. There's Trash Cat and Bruiser CB and Craig's and Whips and Dixon. Hey, Joel, Uncle Smiley. Is that everybody? And Skipper and Craig's. I think that's everybody. Yep, that's everybody. So welcome, welcome. And we were just sitting here talking about what we've been doing since we've all got together lately. And
what, 2 weeks?
Yeah,
At least for me, because
Me too.
yeah,
yep. And Friday we had Reptiles, and nobody could make that. They really couldn't. And so, oh my God, I put people through a whole hour. Hey, Alec, welcome. Through sitting here and just this monotone and mumbling and Floyd, damn it, you scared the shit out of me. I thought he was going to knock my camera over. I've learned not to use the tripods because it's too tempting for the cats, apparently. So I've just got it propped up. But Paul, you were in here already, right? No, you weren't. Hey,
No.
hey, I'm getting Susie's stream confused. It's a lot of the same of us that were all over there and
yeah.
coming over here. So good group of people. So Whip was telling us about his tanks. I don't know if you want to share that with the stream or not.
Sure.
You want me to blow you up a little bit here?
I mean, you can, but you don't need to. I mean,
I did.
so every time I go on vacation, something happens, and you'll see that tank is pretty empty. All I have left in there right now is the pike, this convict, and the two red. What are they called? Red something.
I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of it either.
My brain is gone dead. Red hooks.
Yeah.
And then I got some catfish that are hiding underneath this thing. So everything else is dead. Every time I go on vacation, this happens to me. I'm having a good time. I get a call from home, and then I'm like, "What died now?" And he's like, "Your big Oscar." I'm like, jeez. And then I had lost my red shoulder severum and my what else died? Oh, the older plain silver dollar died just before I left. So I don't know what happened. Something's going on in there. It's getting kind of hazy, like there's some kind of bloom going on. It's hard to tell though, because it's also gone 2 weeks without any kind of maintenance. So you can see there's algae growing on the sides over here and over here. All right, take that down. That's disgusting looking.
All right.
Oh man.
Let's see people. Hey, Susie.
Hey, Susie.
You were coming in just when I went over to Whip.
Sorry about your Oscar. What?
Yeah.
It's like losing a kitten almost.
Miss Lori's here. Oh.
Yeah. Hey, Lori.
Yeah, I know. Like for some reason, like I'll have a fish die every time I go on vacation. Sucks, but
Well, I don't have that problem because I haven't been on any trip at all since I was 59 years old, and that in a couple of weeks will be 10 years.
Getty.
Wow.
And
Hey,
that
Nessie's
was
here.
for,
Hey, Nessie.
hey, Linda. Hey, Ness. Anyway, I was just mentioning Brandon that I've been over there snooping around and looking at his tanks and trying to learn some, and I did learn quite a bit, of course. So just
yeah.
because you've kept fish for a while doesn't mean you know about native fish and cold water fish. That's a whole different ball game. So I learned quite a bit. And Kenny, I've started snooping over on his too, I was saying. So, but anyway, condolences, Whip. Yeah, that's just sad because they're so personable too. They
Yeah.
really are.
Yeah. Though the good thing, I mean, if you have to try to find a positive or at least whatever. This one was probably the least personable of the Oscars I've kept. He did not. He was not as friendly as most of the other ones I've had. Any of the other ones. So the other ones would always greet me at the glass and everything. He could really give two rips. So not that I would wish death upon him, but
Right.
Yeah, you just
like
weren't as bonded, as close.
the little one over here has way more personality than this guy did.
That tank's messed up too. He was showing us before.
Yeah. That one is just covered in algae. I mean, 2 weeks. I can't go 2 weeks without cleaning the glass.
Wow.
As you can see, there's 6 inches of hair algae, blowing off the end of the FX5, and
Yeah, I love that.
see it there.
It's like a decoration.
Yeah, right. I meant to do that.
It grew how you wanted it to.
On a positive note, my black arowana seems to have straightened out.
Oh wow.
You know, he was like this.
Yeah, he
Or
was
she was just like a V, and now she's straight back. So I don't know what was going on with that.
That's good. I had
So, when we were talking about whether we should go ahead and go or wait a few more minutes on you, Susie, we said, well, we'll go ahead and go. And Floyd flew away. And I said, Floyd said he was waiting on her. And so there he's back. He's there now. He came back. Floyd's your fan for sure.
Well, my computer was not acting up, but Facebook wouldn't let me in. I was locked out of Facebook. And I have to get in Facebook to get the link because that's the only place I know where to get Messenger.
Well, you do have my number. You could, or probably all our numbers for that matter. We could have just sent it to you. Text.
I think text, as long as you have an Apple phone, would be great because then the text shows up on my computer.
If you want me to start sending it to you a different way, I used to have to do that with Ed. He would like to get it different ways. But anyway.
It's just so hard. And if not that I'm in Facebook jail often, but there have been times.
Yeah.
You say the wrong thing in the wrong way to the wrong people, and boom.
Well, if you lean a particular way, you will definitely have more problems than the others.
I lean this way.
I have had a hell of a time in Facebook the last 3 or 4 months because of politics.
Jeffro.
Because I like to have fun with it, and I really like to push buttons and pull strings and all of that.
Jeffro in the house.
Jeffro, welcome.
I used to be like that, Bob. I used to really get a kick out of stirring the pot. And in the last couple of years, I've kind of gotten away from it. I don't even read them anymore.
Yeah.
I'm just like, just going to get me worked up, and I don't need to be worked up. I'm getting older. I don't need a heart attack from Facebook.
I'm trying to figure out how to have a channel and run a business without using Facebook.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
I don't know if you want to do that necessarily. I mean, Facebook is a pretty good tool.
It's a tool, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was 8 years ago, the election 2 times ago is when I really got into it and using it for politics. And I had just stopped working and had all those people I knew, and so I've got over.
That's what Twitter was for.
I keep 5,000.
Well, yeah, they moved over.
I keep 5,000 friends in there all the time. All the time.
I saw some of them post.
On Twitter?
No, his Facebook post.
From years ago.
And I like to make fun of both sides and push everybody's buttons too. But I do lean certain ways. Of course, we all have our opinions. But anyway, I don't talk
Yeah.
about politics.
No, but
I
just
just
the
like to
fact
make
that you
fun
like
of
to stir the
people. It has
pot.
nothing to do with politics. I like to make fun of people, and now it's frowned upon.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
even got some kickback from my family. I'm like, Jesus, I didn't get invited to a wedding, and I'm like, Holy Mother of God! So
Wow.
I took her out of the wheel right quick. No, I didn't.
That's that politics thing and religion. That'll burn some bridges in a
Hey,
hurry.
It
Well, see,
doesn't. It doesn't even need to be any of those two.
Right. It doesn't. It can be anything.
But those two are the hot topics. You have to admit.
Oh,
Yeah.
actually, no. It's anything now.
It is.
It's
It's crazy.
those are fallbacks. Those are guaranteed.
It could be like who you identify as. You could say the wrong thing about. You could be anything, and nothing to do with either.
Yeah,
It's like insane.
It
'Cause I
could
used to
be.
very proud. I was born and raised an Episcopalian, and now I'm afraid to say anything. I'm like, I'm happily a Christian. I'm like, please
Yeah.
don't attack me.
Well, it goes as far as getting in face group books that are fish related.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
You
Especially
say
with
one
pedigrees.
wrong thing, they'll kick you out, and then they report you because I got feelings and
get
I
that
don't
hurt.
like what that person
Well,
said.
somebody just posted that they were they did a father fish method.
I saw
And they
that. I
post-
like.
yeah, and they posted it in his this one group. He was so proud of himself. He had all these plans, and they just ripped him apart because
Yeah.
apparently it was an anti-father fish group. I'm like, oh my gosh.
I PM'd him and said, "Let me know their name. You see how many followers I got? We'll shred them." But I liked your comment. I started to make a similar one, and so I just like.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't care what other people think about how I keep fish or how I keep my reptiles,
But
or that I have 2 Chinese water dragons living in the same enclosure. Like,
but
people will rip me apart for that. I'm like, oh my god.
it's one thing to be passionate about a hobby or your religion or politics, but to attack people over their opinion, that takes no.
Yeah, I was wearing this today and somebody attacked me.
What?
Oh, I want to blow that up because I'm.
You need to give me their name.
Stand up again. Yeah.
Woo.
And Susie has those guys. So,
Whips World.
yep. Awesome.
Oh, we're looking at your shirt? Okay.
Yeah. My favorite customer was at the Keystone Clash. I'm at the corner table. He came around. It was like a 10 or 12-year-old boy. He came around the corner and saw Whip's face on a t-shirt. He's like, oh my god, that's it. Like, and he just like freaked out. I said, he's here. He's right around the corner. He's here. And he was like freaking out. He could not wait. One of Whip's biggest fans.
Everyone is an expert. Well, I'm not, damn it, in anything. Nothing at all. I've got a little experience in a couple of things, but just like the native fish, I'm not going to be presumptuous and assume that it's the same thing as just keeping tropical fish. It's not.
Right.
Even if it was, even if you were, even if you could be considered an expert in Tennessee, that doesn't mean that your method would work in Northern Illinois, because my water, I can't grow a plant. I almost cursed right there.
Same here.
I can't grow a plant. I can't do it. I mean, obviously I can't grow one in here because there's fish in there that would eat it. But I mean, I have tanks that don't have plant eaters, and it just will not work for me.
I'm just curious, have you had an opportunity to check the nitrites and nitrates and stuff in those tanks?
No, I have not, and I didn't. This happened a week ago, and he was in here for 24 hours, so that would have screwed up
your night.
Yeah, everything would have been wrong anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
So I did a water change when I got home, about this much. And you can see it's maybe you can't see on screen, but it is still pretty cloudy.
Yeah.
Pretty hazy in there.
Oh, look at that.
What are we looking at?
Dennis's comment. Some of the nurses in Reading liked Whip's T-shirt. Woo-hoo.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they
you get their
comment about
numbers?
Did they comment about his hair?
It's all about the hair.
He wears a toupee. Y'all just don't know.
That's too funny. That's funny because I don't feed my fish often. I feed them like twice a week. So, like, unless there's babies, I only feed them twice a week. So if I go away for a couple weeks, I'll feed them before I leave and come back. They never have an issue.
Mhm.
And I'm wondering if people who feed them like every day or a couple times a day, if they go 2 weeks without eating, that might be an issue.
Wow.
Oh, is he sleeping on you?
Aw,
Worm. That's Worm.
that might be the most precious thing ever. Oh, you woke him up.
She's
Yeah,
She's a
Aw.
daddy's girl right now.
because if you think about it, the fish don't get to eat every day in nature.
No, they
Right.
don't. They don't.
Wait.
Their sister. You can't say one name without the other one coming.
Wow.
So I could I could probably agree with that. I think because I'm the same way. I don't feed my fish every day,
Mm-mm.
unless I got juveniles. And them tanks get different,
Right.
But
Right. And stuff.
I think I could agree with that because if you're feeding your fish every day and they're used to it, it's like feeding your dog every day and not feeding it for one day.
Oh my gosh! If I just not feeding him for one meal, my dog would go ape.
Right. But you know what I mean? They're
Yeah,
used to
you're right.
something put in front of them.
I think I was forced into it a couple years ago when I did that big water change, and half of my tanks died, and I didn't trust my water, even though we have switched over. I didn't trust my water for a long time, so I was doing everything in my power not to do water changes. And by feeding them less, my water stayed clean and less nitrates filled longer. If that makes sense. And I added more plants. That's when I started doing the real deep beds, which I got to admit, it takes about 8 months to a year before they were fully established. Now that they're established, man, they're great. Like, they're great. I love them. I love them. The ones that have a small substrate and no plants are the higher maintenance for me. It's like, whereas the other one, it took the first 8 months, a lot of maintenance to get it to where it is today.
Thank you, Lori. There's Susie's Etsy.
Oh, my Etsy. Thank you. And that last word, the word mini-accuse or mini-ax, whatever you want to call it, that's also my website, www.miniax.com.
Cool.
If you want to bypass giving Etsy 20% of everything.
Well, when you were saying mini X in your stream a little bit ago, I thought, well, is she changing the spelling? It didn't occur to me to pronounce it that way, but I bet that's the correct spelling or pronunciation. Always on the way home.
Where's the t-shirts at?
They're at www.miniax.com, and there's a page just for Whip shirts. Whips is actually the only shirts I sell right now.
Yeah. And Whip, I still have that shirt. You said it was, get down, girls. I've had enough. Get down.
You got the one-off that I only.
I know, and I never paid you anything for that. I need to do that every time I think of it, and then I never.
I don't really take money for that stuff when it comes from me because it's not really. I don't really sell anything. The only reason Susie is because I wanted to help her, with her store.
Yeah.
So.
Because he's a sweetheart.
And that's one of the reasons I want one, but I've got one of Skipper's that I had laid out to put on, and you see what I'm wearing instead. I forgot I laid it out to put on. But I know. I had it laying out. But I want to get one of everybody's so we can rotate them on here.
Do I have one of yours, Susie? I'm pretty sure I do. Maybe.
Do you?
I know I need one of Skip's, and I wanted to get one of Jason from Depths Unknown. I've got
Jason,
his.
that's the name I was trying to think of where I got my Amazonia subscription for a year. Didn't mean that out like
Hey,
that.
there it is.
Thank you, Susie.
It took me a while to figure that out, how to do that.
Oh crap! I just
But I
had
don't know if I have. I think you do have a Q Aquatic shirt. I don't know if you have the one with the axolotl. I made that 2 years ago, I think.
I don't have one of your shirts either, Susie.
I need to go through all my shirts. I've got a bunch. I just don't know which ones.
Skipper, do you have shirts?
Yeah, he just
I gotta
redesigned.
I gotta do my new logo. I keep forgetting to put it up on there.
Where do you do it? Teesprings?
Zazzle.
How much do shirts go for on Zazzle?
27 ish.
Yeah. The thing is with that, it's better quality shirt. I bought one before. I kind of.
Well, what's the name brand of the shirt?
I don't know that they tell you. Do they tell you? I don't think they tell me. What? Yeah.
No.
I can go get mine if you want me to, Skipper. No problem.
Yeah, you'll have to read the tag because I'm not sure.
Because I can get any kind of shirt I want because I'm the one making it.
The one, Bobby,
Right
if you only find mine's a Zazzle as well. Back then,
It's a different material. It's not like the Gilladine.
Yeah.
You know, that's a go-to one for making T-shirts. You know what I mean?
Because that's a soft T-shirt that washes well. Yeah.
Right.
Well, they don't last long. Okay. They
I don't think that's the one I use. I think I use. Well, it's the one I got because Ed was asking for big and tall. Or no, that was Whip. And I got those shirts, and I'm like, wow, these are nice quality shirts.
And Ed needs the 3X2, and see Zazzle because mine are gold. Because I'm a Steelers fan and I wanted to do gold.
Oh, why didn't you see that?
Because the reason I had you do it is because I wanted black, but they didn't offer black. Or actually, they had black, but my logo would disappear. That's why we redid the whole thing.
Okay, I got you.
Anyway, they are a nice shirt as far as the shirts go. I don't know how long they last though.
Well, my shirts are only $20, and you get what you pay for. No, I'm just kidding. See, that's why I need a market person, someone to market myself, because I do shitty at it.
I appreciate that, but I don't even know if it works.
If you wanted to add more T-shirts to your collection, I'll send you my logo.
Okay. Yeah.
If you're wanting to put like Fish Fam stuff up, I don't care. That's fine with me.
Okay. Yeah, this one is a Gildan soft style. This one. This is you're right. This is the normal one because I get the soft. I don't like the T-shirt that feels like a dude's T-shirt. They're like stiff.
The rough.
I like the soft too. I don't like that.
I hate that.
Whoops.
I don't know. It's just. No, of course, I've been wearing all kinds of T-shirts.
And then sometimes I get the one that says Jersey on it. Jerzee.
I mean, a softer shirt is a lot more comfortable for people to wear.
This one is Hanes. Hanes is a good one too. I actually get whatever's on sale. I try to get a good name brand on sale.
This is one I've never heard of. This Gildan, Gildan.
Yeah, that's what
I have. Yep, and that's from Zazzle.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I've got it too.
Yes, no, it is Gildan, but I don't know something with Teesprings. People don't like Teesprings T-shirts because of the way they feel.
Oh yeah, I don't like Teespring prices. I'm trying to keep T-shirts at $20. Oh, there's Skippers.
Yeah, I get so many.
Oh, I want your new logo, Skipper.
Yeah, I got to do my new logo yet.
Now, when you do it, who does it for you?
I did it myself on Zazzle.
Okay, but so you're using like PNGs, just clip art kind of thing?
Yeah,
It's the same.
Yeah, it
Nice.
is. Jennifer Williams made my logo.
Okay.
The the Aquascape Jen
Yeah.
Williams. Yeah.
Yeah, if you send it to me, that would be great. I'll make a t-shirt.
Nice shirt. And that's big. It's the whole front, the whole chest.
I don't know why my Zazzle store is broken.
Uh-oh.
You know, when you click on that link, like the link that Lori just shared, it only has a hat and the stickers. And I have like a woman's tank top and the guy's shirt and all kinds of stuff on there, but it never shows up. I don't know what is going on with that.
I'm sorry, I lied.
Liar, liar.
My new shirts are on Zazzle. My new logo. I must
Oh,
did it,
okay.
but I'll still send it to you. I don't care.
Okay. Yeah, I try to keep it at $20 for a t-shirt because I can't imagine spending $30 on a t-shirt. But just me personally, I'm like,
Daniel,
Right now they are 1608.
stay down.
yours
Right.
is 16. That's a good price.
But if you add shipping to that, it jumps way up.
Skipper was wanting to me to get his at a lower price or something, and I couldn't get it right then or something. But anyway, he made sure I got it. Didn't have to pay the extra.
I made him pay me first though.
Yeah, he held it. He
I,
held
I,
it hostage.
I ain't gonna be nice like Whip. Sorry.
Okay.
Well, that's nice, Daniel.
You
I
always
have a
got the
whole
pictures.
bunch. I have a whole bunch of T-shirts. That's one reason it took so long to find yours. I was going through that people that I don't follow anymore, or not even doing live stream. You know, that are just not around anymore. And I've thought often about like just having a giveaway, just to give them away. If people want to pay the $2 postage or not. I'm getting some feedback. Y'all hear that?
Yeah.
$2 postage. Where are you shipping to? I think it's like $8, isn't it?
Just put them in a big envelope. It shouldn't be that much. A T-shirt.
Huh.
Say it ain't so.
I got to figure out what I'm doing wrong with my shipping because it was like $8 for mine.
What'd you put it in?
Whatever I had around here, a box probably. I was afraid it was going to rip open. You're saying you could put it in a shipping envelope?
Yeah, just put them in a bag.
Okay.
Yeah, they have the padded or the non-padded. So the padded is what I would use, I guess.
Huh.
Yeah, so like if you order, now this is what they're doing now. You remember how you used to order clothes online and sent to you in a box? They don't do that anymore. They come in bags, and they're tear-proof bags is what they are.
Okay.
And it's the reason why they started doing it is because it's cheaper to ship.
Maybe that's what I'll do.
Now,
Did he? Did he? Put
yeah,
it
he's messed with them. How
He puts extra syllables in finger. Finger.
Well,
I got to put my finger.
I'm looking at the label that shows you how dense I am. I'm like, oh, did he? And I'm looking at his shirt.
He said something different. Gillian Dan.
hello,
Hey,
Greg.
look at who's in the house. The Garden of Eden. What's up? I have a
Hey, Grant, what's going on, dude?
That's nice.
Hey, Grant, welcome.
I got it. Speaking of fingers, I got a picture to find to show you here in a second.
Uh-oh.
You have a what?
I got a picture. It's funny.
You gonna put it up? So I was in my bird group, and I saw I have one mutual friend, and it was Shelby. I was like, look at that! And my parrots and Amazon bird group. I thought that was cool.
Is that on, where's that, Facebook?
Yeah. One of them groups. Oh, he's got the picture
Okay.
ready.
Hold on.
How's the baby, Grant? Fingers.
So it's a sticker.
That is great.
And
That is great.
outside in aquatic cells, it's called fishery punks, and he made that for me
That is so funny.
because of the fangers thing. So he's selling them is what he's doing. I was like, yeah, heck yeah, go ahead, that's cool.
Yeah, you had to get your name out there. Shelby just joined that group today, and they won't stop messaging her to buy a pair of macaws. I'm shocked.
Which one is
Might
that?
be a scam. Yeah, I joined that group a couple weeks ago, I think.
What
Never
group?
tried to sell me anything. But then
What
again,
group?
I have a macaw.
What group? What group?
It's a bird. It's parrots and African greys. Let me look it up. Parrots and African greys.
My mother-in-law is wanting a bird.
What kind?
She hasn't decided yet because she had a macaw years ago, and my father-in-law passed away, so she's looking for something to have in the house. She doesn't want a dog or cat, but she used to birds years ago, and she wants to do it. So I got to get with her. It's probably have to wait till after Thanksgiving now because my next 2 days are going to be hell. Well, we could probably do it before, but anyways, down at that fish place, that pet place, they got a bird adoption part of it.
Hold on, Susie.
That's all right.
I got it.
It's just the name of it.
Yeah. I'm always on my phone, so I think everybody else is too.
Yeah. Just in case you think you want to adopt. Sorry, Skipper. Go ahead.
You need to send me the link to that, and I'll send it to my mother-in-law.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're going to take her down there so she can meet some birds that she might want. You know, figure out what she wants.
Yeah.
You know.
You know what you need to get her is those big jet black macaws with the gold insert. The feathering.
No, that's for a big dude. That is for a big dude, not a little lady. No.
Oh no, those are, and she'd think of you every time she looked at them.
They have huge heads and beaks on them. They look like.
Yeah. Now, do you have a bird store near you?
Well,
I'm so close to
we
New
got-
Jersey. There's 2 exotic bird stores like within 5 miles of me.
you got Petco. That's it.
Oh no.
Oh no, you don't go there.
Bird store.
No, but I'm just saying that's all we have. But if you need supplies and stuff, you can go there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
You don't
town
want
are
to get
you in?
bird from there, huh?
What town are you in?
I'm by Altoona.
Altoona. Dang, I didn't know you were that far out.
Yeah, I'm about
And you
4
were
hours.
going to the Clash hours early, days early to help out clean tanks and stuff? Wow. Dude, that's dedication.
He's far out, man.
He is so far out. He is so far out. He's cool. He's not an L7 weenie. No.
No, but I'm considering,
Bob knows that one.
Yeah, I know that one too.
I'm considering going next year,
I hope you do.
and it'll only be as a
As a guest, right?
yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
No.
I ain't doing a damn thing.
Well,
I don't
if I
blame you.
go again, I'm definitely going to be a vendor. That was fun. That was
Well,
fun.
I mean, I'll still help my friends set up their vending areas, but that'll be it.
That was fun.
Somebody killed that for me, so
That's a
the
shame.
other part. But yeah, I'm thinking about going.
Because
also-
if I ever was going to have a show and needed a volunteer, you were like the perfect volunteer, Skipper. You went above and beyond, nonstop working.
But then I would like to go to the OCA next year also.
Ooh, where's that at?
Cleveland?
That's OCA.
OCA, sorry. What did I say?
You said ACA, right?
Yeah, no, that's
Cichlid
down.
Association.
That's in San Antonio this year. I ain't going, or next year. Mm-mm.
I would like to go to the killifish thing.
The what?
Killifish.
There's a
Gilly.
killifish thing?
I
Yeah.
thought you said Kelly, and I'm like, where? Kelly doesn't do anything
Well,
like
just
that.
make fun of my accent too, Skipper. We'll stick together here on these.
Yeah, right.
I understood you.
Yeah. See there?
So in Altoona, like there is a channel on YouTube called Bird Tricks. He's a magician, and she was his, what do you call it, partner? They're coupled with a daughter, and they do bird training. They do bird training, parrot training. They go to people's houses and do it. And it says right here it's in Altoona.
Mm. Yeah,
Do you ever look on
Wow.
the adoption sites like Adopt a Pet and Pet Finder?
You talking to me?
Anybody, everybody.
I don't, because
all of my stuff.
they're very judgy people, and I don't like to be judged.
Well, every group can be different. We're on both of them. The ARC is, and we get a lot of, and I do all of our social media, so I get all the requests. So, I can kind of, if it's somebody that said their last 3 dogs got ran over, I'm kind of thinking, no, I don't think I want a dog to go there, especially like a hound that can get away.
Right.
So it's a good tool, but where I was going is you might find birds on there, but they may be different, than dogs and cats. Like Susie's saying, they may be judgy. So,
Well, like you said though, hey kitty, it's all individually. It's not individually run, but it's all kinds of different people involved. If everybody's got their finger in the pie, so to speak. So,
yeah.
Depending on who you're talking to, you might get somebody that's judgy.
Yeah. No, like when I was trying to get a kitten. Oh my gosh, this one group wanted to come out to my house. I'm like, ew, no.
Yeah, some of the dog
near my house.
Some of the dog and cat groups do that, and there's an East Tennessee, Kentucky, Boston Terrier, and Joe Rabley's the president of that. So he's kind of my contemporary with the ARC. But in this area, he's asked us several times, and I don't do them, but I'll ask another volunteer to go do like home checks.
Right.
And
then they wanted my vet records.
I do them
I don't
different.
have a pet.
People like
I don't have a pet. I have blue-tongued skinks. I don't go to the vet, so they wouldn't let me have a kitten. I'm like, so then I went and got a kitten at barn.
We have on our contracts like who's your vet, and then if we drill it down and actually give an interview, then which is most of the time, we'll ask, well, what did your last pet die from? What kind of parasite treatment do you use? That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But we'll have people say, some yahoos say, well, we've got 10 cats right now. Well, why do you want another cat?
10 cats.
Because they're a damn hoarder.
Well, they're hoarders.
Cats. There's killer kitties in the house.
Or they're not. Well, they're probably not even in the house. But anyway.
No killer kitty.
But it can all be, like Skip said. Skip.
Yeah.
Whip.
But birds, I think it's so good to find a forever home. I know for all animals, but birds especially, because they don't like being rehomed and rehomed and rehomed, and then they get this attitude like they don't trust people anymore.
Well, that's one of the things that place I was telling you about. What they do is you got to visit this bird.
Yeah, you got to take the bird.
You're not just going to go there and take it, and they will do a home visit too.
Yeah. Which, I can see for birds.
I don't have any problem with that. I know Rico had a problem with that, and Susie, you said you're not thrilled with that idea.
I don't want people knowing where I live.
But
I don't want strangers in my house.
If you're running a rescue, you have to do that.
I agree.
You can't just be because they're just going to come right back to you anyway.
Right. Which is why I found a cat. Like people said, "Oh, my cat just had kittens." I'm like, I'll take it. Or this person said, I got 2 kittens running crazy at this barn over here. They need a home. I said, I'll take them. And I got them for free, but then I paid all the vet cost.
So you didn't get them for free. There's no
right. But I paid for the vet cost, right? There's
no such thing as a free, and people think there is, and they're not going to take care of them.
No, but that way I got to meet the vet. And after the first vet visit, I didn't like him. I found a different vet. I mean, he was so rough.
Yeah, I don't
like that nurse that holds your baby upside down and does all these things because they deal with babies all the time. But when it's your baby, you're like, what are you doing with my baby?
I did that to mine.
upside down in football style. And
Oh yeah. Listen, I'm telling you now, them babies ain't fragile. I don't care what anybody says.
I think there's just one little spot right here.
I mean, you don't want to spike one.
Don't touch that.
No, you don't know. You don't want to
They're not that. They're not that tough.
Yeah, and some
Yeah.
people do use them for fighting. That's disgusting.
Oh, when I first joined the Ark, they didn't like screen people, and the animals had no vetting, but they'd go to Petco like every other weekend for 2 hours, but they'd get rid of, I hate that expression, but 30 kittens, and there were people that were actually taking them for their big snakes, which is not safe for the snake anyway, but for food. And when I found that out, I'm like, no, we got to start charging something, at least what it costs to buy a rat inside Petco,
That's the other thing people don't understand is the cost involved for the and Bob, you know better than anybody, the cost involved with keeping the animal housed and medicated and all that.
Yep.
You can't just be giving these animals away. Yes, you want to get them a new home, but you can't. No, you guys aren't independently wealthy where you can just throw the money away. Rah!
They were doing that, and their contracts said that they'll get the animal spayed or neutered before it came in heat the first time. Guess what? In 3 months, probably 95% of them came back with a litter of kittens or a pregnant cat or a pregnant dog.
Right.
Now, you guys are just making this 100 times harder than it's got to be.
Yeah. And now you have 10 times more animals with no homes. Yeah.
Right. When we have switched over, I mean, I won't be getting any more dogs. I can't take it anymore. But we started off with purebred Alaskan Malamutes because I wanted Malamutes, and I didn't want somebody else's problem. I didn't want mixes. I just wanted the Malamute. So we did that for 15 and a half years. I had Malamutes, and then we went the rescue route. And that's when I realized, okay, I understand why they need to come to the house. Make sure you can provide a halfway decent place for them to go. You're not some wackadoo that's going to be, letting your pit bull practice fighting, by tearing your new dog.
Right.
New one.
Or you didn't have 25 other Malamutes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And it's not, or you're not one of these people that's just gonna get it, and be happy to have it for a week or 2 or 3 or even a month, and they get bored and it ends up right back in the rescue again. You can't.
That's what's heartbreaks for me, especially birds. It takes so long for a bird to warm up to humans and then to be betrayed time and time again. That's why if there's an older person that's had the bird almost their whole life and then they pass away, that's like what I'm looking for. Someone who's just looking for home.
I think another thing, like with her mother, it's going to have to be something that either we can or her sister can take care of it after. You know what I mean? After.
Yeah,
your kids
because they're very long lived. Right.
Yeah.
That's true.
I lucked out with Floyd. He was exactly the situation you're talking about, Susie. His owner was in hospice, and she'd had him 21 years, and he had both of her kittens, of course. So he, had how to handle cats and dogs. And it took about a week, and after that, we never ever asked him to go in a cage. Now, there's no reason he used this pad.
Yeah, he took to you pretty quick.
Yeah,
really.
He did.
Because he's a very well-adjusted bird. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh no, there's something wrong with that bird.
Besides being hormonal here and there.
Well, he's fine. Don't even say that, Jesus.
I know.
Jesus, I saw his junk more times than I care to.
Yeah.
But
Sophie is just coming out of it every spring and every fall, man. She's just like one big horn dog. I'm like, oh my God.
So
a cage.
I know this is going away from rescue, but it was because we were thinking about it, and I said, why don't you just get a parakeet or something, something small.
Mm-hmm.
And did you see the prices on them now?
Oh yeah,
They're
they
crazy.
used to be like $25. Yeah. Yeah.
These
They're
are
what?
25. They
It
used to be like 10.
$25 back in the day. Now they're like,
50.
yeah.
They're well
For
at
parakeet.
PetSmart they're 40.
Yeah, 40, 50.
Yeah, 50
I
at
can believe
Petco, but 10 less at PetSmart.
Remember when cockatiels were like 15, 20 bucks?
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember. I used to have them. Yeah.
And
They're
now
over
they're like 75
here.
or something, yeah, or more. I don't even know what they are, but I know they're a heck of a
There's
lot more than they used to be.
there's several hundred now. They're like $250, $300.
Yeah,
Crazy. Craziness for a cockatiel.
Yeah.
Well,
What a lot of people do is they go into the bird store, exotic bird store, and let the bird pick them. So they can handle a few birds, and you will see there'll be a bird there that just takes to you. It just takes to you.
I saw that on Avatar.
Yeah.
Well, Floyd didn't take to me, but I showed him parrot porn on my phone.
And that's all it took, yeah.
And put my phone in his travel cage, and he went in there like.
No, that was a very good rescue there, Bob.
Yeah,
Very
I really,
good.
really lucked out with him. I really did.
And he's free flying, and you don't have to worry about him.
Cockatiels are noisy and loud usually. The ones I had were.
All of them are.
Yeah.
Conures, I think, are the worst.
Boy, Curl Kitty, I hope that works out for you. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That's a
Oh,
cool
how much
dog.
older is the older dog? I mean, dogs can be squirrely of themselves, really.
Well, listen, we had a Rottweiler Bullmastiff mix. Okay.
Wow.
See, there you go. That's what I remember. You see
When it-
where she
yeah,
said
$10.
$10.
Yeah.
I remember that when they were $10. They were practically giving away
So-
parakeets.
My brother owed me money, and he had a litter of pups. And Rocky was a Roddy Bullmastiff mix, and he was older. When I brought, and I got the runt because we already had a horse in the house. Okay, the Roddy Bullmastiff. That was a dog. Okay. So I told my brother, I said I want a runt. He owed me money. I said I'm taking a dog because I wanted a pit bull.
There you go.
The seller was too. Getting a choice. I got pick of the litter. And I'm glad I didn't get any of the white faces because their heads got bigger than mine. So I brought him home. I'm telling you, he could fit it. What is it? 8 weeks? 8 weeks?
Mhm.
I should know this. You take a dog home at 8 weeks, right?
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, roughly. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do it.
8 to 10 weeks.
Yeah.
But anyways, at 8 weeks, he sat from here to the tip of my finger when I brought him home.
Aw.
So I set him down and let him do his thing. I'm like, here we go. It's either going to be he loves him or it's going to be a chew toy. And he let him come right up to him and did not care.
Oh, wow.
It all depends on the temperament of the dog. 13, that's pretty old, but you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. Because a lot of times whenever they get older, and whenever that companion, you bring in another dog that's younger, that dog, a lot of times they perk up. I've seen it. It's crazy. I was like, oh, man, there's about to be a fight. And next thing you know, the old dog jumps up and thinks it's a pup again.
Oh, that's so cute.
I've seen that. It's crazy.
So, Sam, where can you get a cockatiel for $70? Not around here.
No, he was asking. That was what
Oh.
I was assuming they were going for these days. Because I remember when they were like.
No,
15.
he says I can get a cockatiel. Oh, he's questioning. Yeah, I gotcha. Now, I can't find one around here. They're in the hundreds already. Unless you know a breeder.
When mine started laying eggs, I said, oh no, your asses are out of here. I can't even deal with you now. I worked 3 to 11 back then in Florida, and they at 6 a.m. when the sun came up, they would start screaming. I just got covered up good by then, No way.
Yeah.
A friend of mine
a screamer, and as soon as the sun comes up, and she screams when the sun goes down. She is screaming.
Yeah, see.
I think she's calling out.
I don't want that in my life.
Yeah,
I got
maybe.
rid of my cockatiel because of that. I gave it to my wife's best friend's mom, who had a bunch of birds at the time, and fit right on in there. I didn't feel bad about getting rid of that bird even a second. Good riddance.
That's how I felt about the beagle. My daughter brought home a beagle, and I heard it howl once. I'm like, nope, nope, no, no, no. And
Oh,
she went home and she stayed friends with the beagle her whole life, so that was cool.
Well, what Skipper just said about the older dog, Yazi's 13, coming up on 14, and he's my little tiny 4-pound Chihuahua. But my little foster dog is a Chiweenie, and she came in heat right after I got her. Everything had been done by the people that rescued her, except they thought she had been spayed. So I took her to the vet to find out, and he touched tissue to her business, and there was a drop of blood. He said that answered that real quick. So
wow.
she goes the 9th. He wants to wait till everything settles down. But of course, my dogs are all spayed and neutered, but the girls pay more attention to her than the boys. But just now, Yazi was trying to hump her, and he's so short. He's humping on her little leg, and he's 13 and she's 2.
Oh, that's so cute.
I know, but and she enjoys
How come
it.
it's cute in the dog
He
world?
wants it.
I go up to somebody like that, and all of a sudden I'm in handcuffs. I don't get it.
Ah,
They have to be receptive. Well, that's the key. They have
it's
to be.
different when you're 5 times bigger than the other one.
Oh my God! Friday night I couldn't get over it. I looked over at Princess. She's like 12. My little mini Aussie. They were doing like the missionary thing. I don't want to get so graphic. But they were face to face with the little foster dog on her back, and I'm like, no,
No.
take a break.
That's safe. You're all fixed but one. You're
I
safe.
got a weenie.
I got a
Skipper's got a new video. He just uploaded.
She got a
All right, is Danica started?
yeah.
Danica started. Okay.
December. One in December. My dogs are going to be 2 years old in December. Can you believe it?
No, that doesn't
My
even seem
2
possible.
lab puppies are going to be 2 years old.
I think my youngest
went
is going to
by really
be 3. Yeah, 3.
Really? I'm pretty
Well-
excited. They're being like real dogs now, not like crazy
You're
animals.
past that terrible twos, and it really is terrible with lambs. It is. So what's people got coming up in the next little bit that we can promote real quick?
I'm going to the OCA if anybody's going there.
Where's that located?
That's in Cleveland. You should
Ohio.
come over. You're not that far away. What is that? About a 6-hour ride? 5-hour ride?
Yeah, Erie is about 6 hours.
Yeah.
Cleveland?
It's longer than that.
For you, but Susie's closer, right? Or
Six
no?
and a half hours. 6.5 hours for
Oh,
me.
6.5. All right.
Skipper, what you got? Anything?
No, just fish coming in, and that's it. I'm going to start setting up some other tanks because I want to.
You're done with the auctions, right? Your last one was a week or so ago.
Oh yeah, I'm done. Yeah,
For the
we'll
season?
see. We'll see if I start it up next year or not. People got to reach out to me instead of me doing all the work because it's been
I
a
guess
lot.
I don't understand what the auctions are and do and who benefits from them. And I'm so confused on auctions. I'm just me.
Well, you and Skipper need to sit down and have a little conversation. Then.
Yeah,
Jeff does an auction too, but his is different than Skipper's.
A little bit. I think they talk to each other. Don't you talk to him? You kind of give him your wisdom.
I helped him out.
Yeah.
He was telling me a couple of weeks ago that yours was coming up when it was in a couple of days, and then his was the next weekend. I know he's careful not to intrude on your schedule with yours. So
Who is that?
Jeff,
Feldman.
yeah. So he does.
He's
one.
a night owl, Susie. Got people like you and me never get to watch him
No.
because he's always streaming in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I usually see him on one of my bathroom trips.
Ah,
Like at 4 in the
one of
morning.
your 6 bathroom trips in the middle of the night, right?
You got it. Okay, you guys are laughing, but you'll be there too. Oh, Amy's turning 2 in December. Wow, that went
Oh,
by fast.
Amy is the same age as my labs,
Yeah.
Bella and Max. I still have to get Max fixed. I think he's old enough now.
What I
You know-
should have did was listen to my wife, and we'd only have one dog, and it'd be a French bulldog.
Oh,
I should have listened. But there you go. Hey, let's get dogs because you like duck hunting. Let's see if we can get them to learn to do that. Oh, damn, 3 of them are duds.
My 2 labs would be really good. They can go chicken hunting, duck hunting, because I got him in my backyard and he points. He's like, "Ding!" I'm like, oh.
Have you ever come home to your backyard and have 2 headless rabbits?
Yep. Well, all headless chickens.
Well, I had rabbits, wild rabbits, that ended up in the fence and they didn't make it out. So I know there'll be rabbit dogs.
Oh, there'll be rabbit dogs all right. Sheesh.
I hope you could use those rabbits for something.
No, oh no, it was too warm.
Whose name is Polly Pocket?
Talking about her little dog.
Okay.
You see Lori's finger comment?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, guys.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
See y'all later.
Thank you, Mud. Thanks, everybody, for showing up. And we'll see you all Sunday. I guess the same crew. We'll see you, not Sunday, Friday for Reptiles. I'm getting ahead of myself. And then again next Sunday back here. Good night.
All right. Peace.
Little confused, Bob.